could have swore I just saw this guy. Well, I guess if you're on Patreon, you saw. If not, 30 days from now, you will. Hi, guys. Welcome to Lee Reacts. Hope everyone's having a good day. I know I am. Definitely had a day. Tried to take the kid to the mall, have a good time, but she didn't have a good time. So we didn't have a good time. But it's alright. We are back with Mr. Neil Young, and we're heading to the beach, folks. This is his album After Harvest, I guess. This is his 5th studio album. It was released in July of 1974. It is the second of the so-called Ditch trilogy of albums that Young recorded following the major success of 1972's Harvest. On the Beach was inspired by his feelings of retreat, alienation, and melancholy in response to this success. Interesting. So yeah, like I said, we're going to be listening to the track On the Beach. It's got Graham Nash on the hand drums and Ben Keith as the vocalist. So, and, Ralph Molina on the drums. Hey, what's up, Ralph? Alright, here we go. If y'all aren't subscribed, please help a brother out. We do a video for Mr. Neil Young every Sunday. We try to, at least. This is a Patreon request of Bombastic Bushkin. Thank you very much, my friend. And let's go. Subscribe, like the video if you're not busy, and leave a comment saying what's your favorite beach. Mine is in Ocean City, Maryland, which I miss very much. Alright, here we go. Neil Young, On the Beach. In 3, 2, 1, go. That's a good line.
All my pictures are falling from the wall where I placed them yesterday.
I definitely feel the melancholy.
World is turning.
It's like being at the beach but you're pissed off.
I hope it don't turn away. I need a crowd of people, but I can't face them day to day.
I feel him on that. Damn,
I
Graham.
need a crowd of people, but I can't face them day to day. For my problems are meaningless, that don't make them go away.
He is spitting some truth right now.
I need a crowd of people, but I can't face them day to day.
Oh, wow. I totally read that wrong. Whoops. Neil Young on guitar and vocals. Ben Keith is doing the hand drums.
went to the radio interview, but I ended up alone at the microphone. I went to the radio interview, but I ended up alone at the microphone. Now I'm living out here on the beach, but those seagulls are still out of reach. Went to the radio interview, but I ended up alone at the microphone.
This would have been a great Buffalo Springfield song.
Get out of town.
It's got such an atmosphere to it. It's dreary.
Think I'll get out of town.
If it wasn't for that album cover, you know what I'm saying, I wouldn't get a beach vibe other than what they've said, you know.
Get out of town. Think I'll get out of town.
I feel him, man. Some people just don't know how to handle success. It's very weird, probably.
I head for the sticks with my bussin' friends. I follow the road, though I don't know where it ends. Get out of town. Get out of town. Think I'll get out of town. 'Cause the world is turning, and I don't wanna see it turn away.
This song captures melancholy perfectly. It really does. Damn. This makes you feel alone. It really does. That's crazy. Well, I definitely made a mistake. I thought, yeah. So Ben Keith did the hand drums, Graham Nash did the electric piano, Tim Drummond was on the bass, Ralph Molina on drums, and then Neil Young on guitar and vocals. Wow, is the rest of the album that dreary? It's a very dreary feeling. I definitely felt like every word he said, man, it felt like every lyric was like profound in a way. And I really connected with it, because at some points, even if you're successful at something, like, you know, you just kind of want to hide away sometimes. Like he said, like, I want the crowd, but I don't want to see them every day. And that's the line I connected to the most, because I'm definitely a people person, but I like being alone too. Like, I'm fine being alone, but deep down, I want to be around folks, you know? And I always have, like I told you all before, as I've opened up, I didn't care who you were, just come hang out at my house, come have a party, burn my house down, I don't give a fuck, just come hang out with me, you know? And I know half the people that showed up just wanted to come party, they just wanted a place to come party at. They didn't want, you know, they didn't care about me, or my dreams, or my future, or anything like that. And when you really think about it, there's very few people. If you're very lucky if you have just even one or two people that actually care about you, you know? I know there are some that are blessed with lots of friends that you stayed connected and didn't get into shit, but a lot of us folks, we lost a lot of people. You know, if it's by God, the nature's doing, or by our own doing. It just feels like when you become a parent, you get really lonely. I love my family. I love being around them, but they're not my friends though. They're my family. Like those are my babies. It's my girl, but I don't know, man. I feel like I don't have any friends anymore. Obviously, I have you guys, but we're more of a just like an online community. I definitely consider you all my friends, but at the same time, I don't get to see you guys. I don't have someone that I just hang out with on the weekends or something. I mean, that's my girl, and I guess that's the trade off you make when you have a family. You just kind of, I don't know, trade that off. But that's kind of been weighing on me lately too, and that's interesting how this song kind of correlates with how I've been feeling lately. Just kind of not even isolated. I feel like I see my babies every day. I love them. Get to go walk around, have a good time. It's not even that. It's just like, I don't know. I just felt like I could have. I wish I could share my happiness and being okay with more folks. But I've got tons of people back home. Which is about an hour and a half away from here. But I'd have to reconnect, and I know I don't even like post on social media really much anymore. I haven't really been on there at all, except to post pictures of the kids for like my mom and Cheyenne, so they can have them, and that's about it. I've kind of, I don't know if that's just like a man thing or like, I don't know. I don't know. I'm okay being a a semi island. I'm like a peninsula or a archipelago, whatever I am. I'm just like he said, they're just out of reach. Those seagulls. I'm on the beach, but the seagulls are right out of reach, man. And I don't know if it's literally every song, man. I just connect with exactly what he's saying, and I completely feel him on every bit. Um, and then wow, man, like he just, not only is he just like got top tier lyrics, like he can just play the guitar so well and just make you feel whatever he wants you to feel like, whatever his designation is for that song, man. He just makes you feel it, and that sense of melancholy, a little bit of dread, but still happiness here and there, like rays of sunshine peeking through the clouds almost while you're on the beach. It's like being at the beach, but it's storming, and then little, yeah, streaks of sunlight come through, and it stops storming at points in the song. I thought Ralph Molina did a great job, just sort of, I don't know, keeping the song rhythmic, but at the same, very, I don't know, like it did feel kind of like you were, waves crashing almost, just with the way the rhythms worked. Um, Graham did the electric piano. I think it matched up with the guitars very well. But the hand drums by Ben Keith honestly are my second favorite thing out of everything in this. It really set the atmosphere and the mood up perfectly. That almost sense of melancholy. I think him and Ralph worked very well together to make that sound. Even though it was mostly Ben Keith doing, it felt like most of the percussive work here. It was good, man. That was a really, really good Neil Young song, and I actually feel some type of way now. I'm not gonna lie. Some of his solo songs are just. I just did a whole Buffalo Springfield side, so I got like, I think like 3 Neil Young songs that were kind of just him. Was it called "Wanting to Fly" or "Leaving to Something to Something"? Something to something. Learning, not learning to fly, leaving to fly, something like that. I forgot what it was, but that song, it was like Glenn Campbell and Neil Young had a song basically together. It was great. It was like the Wrecking Crew and Neil Young. That's what it felt like. It was so good at strings and like this, like almost like orchestral overdub, and it was just so good, man. It's one of my favorite songs I've ever heard from him, and he just keeps surprising me. Like I keep finding sides of his music I didn't know existed, and honestly, I've only done some of his songs. I've done a decent amount out of like a lot of artists on this channel. I've done a lot of his stuff, but I'm nowhere even close to even getting like a dent into his material in his catalog, which that's fine, man. And that's what I'm gonna do it week by week, piece by piece, and uncover the man that is Neil Young, because he is, I think, a little bit unfairly criticized for his work. I think he's kind of a misunderstood genius, to be honest. I don't really, out of all the artists on this channel, he is in the top 3 of who I actually connect with and understand the most, it feels like. I know nowadays he does whatever, who cares, man? Like I separate the art from the artist no matter what, it's hard to do so, but it is, and I don't know, man. who cares? I think his music is great, and I'm going to keep coming back. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that. And if you have any other tracks, please leave them below. I'll totally do. Of course, I do them every Sunday, so if you got suggestions, leave them down below, because that was Bombastic Bushkin's Patreon pick of the month. Thank you for your support, my friend. I truly appreciate you. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. You were right. I definitely did enjoy that. That was great, and I am in my head now, but it's okay. I think that's it out of me, though. Thanks for watching, guys. If you don't have a Patreon right here, that is a picture of it. There is a link in the description. If you join the $15 tier or up, you get 1 free request a month. Join any of the tiers, and you get access to our Discord server, which are for patrons only. You also get access to all of our exclusive Patreon content, which there are hours and hours of videos in there that you have not seen. There's like 50 to like 55, I think, videos in total. Full album reactions, single reactions to like King Crimson, The Beatles, Blind Faith. I'll let you go look if you want. There's tons of stuff on there. If you're a fan of the channel, you're missing out. And if you want to leave a tip or send a request in through PayPal, the link is in the description. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a good one. Bye.